out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box, knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box, knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box, knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Who you know more realer, stories with more thriller. Spit real facts, who you know more chiller. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box, knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Once upon a time not long ago in the streets of Brooklyn, Glaze had him shookin'. If he liked what you had, got took it. Give me gangsta moves, ran with some gangsta dudes. You know I'm Brooklyn dude, straight take you fool. Me get that real 50 Cent, fat cat and pep. Had blocks on live, BGG the movement. Here to make improvements. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box, knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box.
Good day, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Hey, listen, man, like my man Terrence Gangsta William, why? I got action. I've been getting DMs. I've been getting text messages. I've been getting a phone call about this clip. It's a clip about, the late Puerto Rican Jesus, may his soul rest in peace, and Kool. And basically right now is, I guess Kool's talking about he had 100,000, Jesus had 100,000, and they was gambling. And like I say, I know for a fact, like right now is they are both big gamblers. They are high roller. I know that for a fact. I'm not speaking or going about what I heard. I'm speaking about what I know. I know right now when I was incarcerated, like I say, Kool came to see me several times. And when he came to see me right now is he was leaving Atlantic City and he had checks for $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. So basically right now is that $100,000 is not too far off. But once again, what I want you to do is I want you to listen to him in his own word, and I'll be back.
Went on, you understand, we progressed that. We started off with $100 game that me and this man actually had $100,000 game. You understand? He would have 100,000, I would have 100,000, or I would have 40, 50,000 and have to go home and get more money. And I'm gonna tell you a quick story. It was one day, I'm gonna tell you, it was December the 27th of '89, and it's a snowstorm, and we in this store. He had a spot on 132nd Street in Harlem, and we in there gambling. Man, Jesus had took all the money I had on me, and I had about $17,000 left. And Star was with me. Okay. I said, yo, Star, hold this nigga here till I get back. And they just shooting whatever. I'm on my way up to the Bronx to get some more money. And by the time I get back,
Okay, yeah, I just got finished hearing him in regards to that whole incident. Then he made mention of a date. Okay, December 27, 1989. Okay, December 27 is a day before his birthday. He's born December 28th. But look at that time frame. December 4th of that year, little Donnell, Rich Porter brother, was kidnapped by the preacher crew. So once again, time was crazy back then. So you had the have and the have not. But then again, you got a group out there that is bloodthirsty and money hungry, the preacher crew. So you mean to tell me right now is they up on 132nd Street, wherever Jesus had that sneaker store at, they up there and he got 100,000, Jesus got 100,000. Right now is, imagine if the preacher crew would have got wind of that. Guess what? Would I have been walking around with $100,000? Unless, the only way I'm gonna be doing that if I'm buying some product. Other than that, he made a good point. He got due. Sty with him. Sty is a hitter. But once again, if you only got one hitter in yourself, and you got somebody like the preacher crew got word that is 200,000 cash in this spot right here. Guess what? Those guys are wolves. They're coming. They got Cuff, who was probably still a cop at the time. And those guys, grown man, coming with heavy artillery. So I wouldn't have put myself in that predicament. And to me, they kind of was playing, that's who they are, they gamblers. Because they was gambling. So they gamble at a high stake. But once again, sometime right now, it's not what we do, it's how we do it. So you looking at that time frame, Rich Porter, brother just got kidnapped and turned around within that period. Like a few days later, he took my December 27th, 1989. January 4th, 1990, they found who? Rich Porter, dead. And here it is, what, a month after that, they found Donnell. Folks, listen, when you sit back and you look at it, there was some crazy time. It was fast money, and you have people on demon time. And right now is these guys, they hustling. They don't have nothing to do what's going on hell up in Harlem. They don't have nothing to do with the preacher crew, but they don't even understand it. You in that vicinity, you in that area. So if they did that to a 12-year-old kid, chop his finger off, then turn around and kill him because they couldn't get the ransom money. And one of the individuals that was part of it was his own family. So once again, what you think they would have done if they knew that 200,000 cash was up on 132nd Street in Manhattan and they stomping ground? You kidding me? Those guys are professional wolves. So even though right now is like I say, guys, no, I don't think these guys was capping. That's the type of time they was on. They was making money. They was going to Vegas. They was going to Atlantic City. They was going to Tyson fight. And you know what? They was rolling the dice. They was getting illegal money like nonstop. And guess what? They didn't care. So once again, for them to be playing like that, yeah, I can see it. So no, it wasn't cap. It's just like right now it's like these guys right now, when you getting illegal money, guess what? You're not cautious, not understanding easy come, easy go. But once again, would I have done that? Nah. Because once again, if I'm not making a big purchase and I don't have the right security team, guess what? I would be playing it safe. You always have to have a security conscious mind, you know, but all of us is different. Me, Jesus, cool, all of us is different. All of us on some different time. So like I tell you right now, guys, everybody that been reaching out to me, hopefully I answer your question. And right now is you ask me whether it was facts or whether it was cap. I believe it was facts. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. I am the Real Brian Glaze Gibbs. If I can change, anybody could change. Because change come from where? Change come from within. One love.
Everybody had a hustle. Some people had brains, some people had muscle. Some people had both, a dangerous combination. A couple steps ahead of any sticky situation. Know when to make the move and know when to stay and be patient. And just because you're flesh and blood doesn't make you related. She used to tell me a story about the amazing Glaze. Him and your pops was like brothers, but that nigga was
probably the most ruthless and notorious cocaine crack enterprise in the city. That being Howard Happy Mason and Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols.
NYPD rookie police officer was murdered, executioner style. And as I'm listening to that, I'm like, whoa.
You actually dealt with Brian Glaze Gibbs, huh?
I dealt with him years ago, back in the 80s, early 90s. I was where he was arrested by my partner back in those days for several murders himself.
That's bad. I was given to me by a police officer in New York called Matt Byrne, whose son was gunned down by these drug dealers up there in New York City.
Glaze was probably within the top 10 people in the city, but I'm going to say that he was probably one of the top 2 or 3 in Brooklyn. You know, drug dealers, and controlled the drug organization.
And you know what I did? When I got the phone, I told my man, the next time we see him, he's out of here. Yeah. Less than 12 hours, that nigga was dead.
Is this the second person you murdered?
No. Because, like, right now, if you're going by the timeline, by that time, there's a few more before him.
You know, I heard so many good things about you. What I really like is, I know you're a tough guy. And I've known that for quite a while, and you changed your life, and you're coming around, and you're right. We're from New York, and we're New Yorkers. No matter what color you are, no matter what religion you are, no matter what you are, you know, we're New Yorkers.
Well, he was a drug kingpin himself. He was a drug lord himself back in those days, and he operated out of Brooklyn and East New York. And, you know, he committed a lot of violent acts himself. So if anybody knows the streets, I mean, he knows the streets.
Tottenham. Yeah, you gotta worry about them guys. But we only have to worry about those guys in Vanderveer and stuff. You know, we all knew Glaze and Tutton, all those guys.
Yeah.
I know Glaze, Supreme Team. What up, Glaze? You know what I'm saying?